I already had a video ready for you guys today, but instead I'm actually staying up super late to make this video because I made so much money, guys. I did this run 3.5 times, maybe three. If you like, I'll talk about it in a bit, but 3 to 3.5 times I did technically, and I made a lot of money. And it's such a good time to do this route that I think you guys need to do it. So check it out. Look at all the money we got. About close to 1.3 million rubles. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do this. It's super easy. I'm sure some of you guys already know, but I'm going to explain why it's so lucrative right now. So there's two reasons why this route really works right now, especially early wipe. So one, I'm going to explain it because your skill metabolism is super low. So right away, people are eating and drinking constantly. And I don't know about you guys, but I find a lot of food on interchange. I find a lot of food in woods. And then other than that, it's kind of sporadic, to be honest. Like Shoreline is a huge map with a lot of loot. And I found myself noticeably short on food when I'm there. And I play that map a lot, so I know all the ins and outs. I know West Wing, the basement, has like so many duffel bags, and I still couldn't find food for the life of me today. It was really nuts, actually. So the only maps that I'm finding a ton of food on are woods and interchange. And this is an interchange route I'm going to show you. And some of you guys might already guess what I'm going to do, but we'll talk about it. So that means a lot of people are just consuming a lot of food right now, and they're buying a lot of it from the flea market. The other thing is everyone wants this thermal bag. So this thermal bag is fairly easy to grab, right? It's from Jaeger level 1. Level 2, Jaeger level 2. It takes hot rods, some tarcolas, it takes some herring, and it takes some squash. Nothing so difficult. But the thing is, everyone wants it right away, so they're willing to buy stuff off the flea market instead of going to grab it. And that's where you're going to jump on things. We go into Goshen and we do these runs, and we made close to 1.3 million. And the reason I said 3.5 runs, not 3 runs, and like 3.5-ish, was because I did it as a scav run at first. I was really interested in seeing, I found 4 squash and a couple of other things. That's pretty cool. Let's now see what we can get. So I did 2 runs full. I looted everything. And then I did my 3rd run, and I got about 3/4 of the way. Then a 3-man came, and I just skedoodled out of there. So I'm considering what I did like 3 to 3.5 runs worth. But something cool about interchange is that you're going to need 2 things. One, if you want to bring a big backpack, this was the setup I had. If you want to bring a big backpack, awesome, do it. Just remember to have rubles on you so that when you have a chance, you can at least go check to see if car extract's there. But another thing you can do is actually you can just put a bigger rig on and some body armor, and then you can take the hole in the fence, so you don't even have to worry about taking Amercom or train. You can just not have a backpack and just be like, okay, I'm going to loot all that food and then get out. And if you look on the flea market, the stuff's actually selling quite a bit, right? So these cans of large stew people want because of BT ammo barter, and the small ones, the small Tashankas, they want AKM barter, which is awesome. Condensed milk, kiba key. And even just to let you guys know, condensed milk on its own just sells to therapists for like 15,000. So it's always worth grabbing. But herring, that's part of the thermal bag barter, and you can sell it for like 25,000 easy. You have to remember when people are looking for a large amount of something, like say herring, you need 5 or 6 of them, say. You have to remember that people are clicking on these things and wanting them really fast, which means you can put them somewhere like right here, because they're buying quantities of like 4 to 5 at a time. And like, it's always changing. This is always changing. So see, like you could put it like 27,000. If you have like 8 of them, right? If you have 8 and you put it up for 27,000, you'd easily sell it. Hell, 30,000 you'd easily sell, because a lot of people will keep clicking purchase. It'll be sold out. They'll be like, ugh. and then they'll just look for a person that has a lot, and they'll be like, fine, I'll just pay the extra 3,000 a piece, and at least I know I guaranteed can get all 5 from this one person, even though I'm paying a little extra. People do that. Humpback, there's no barter for it. As you can see, I still have 2 left from my route here, but it still sells for quite a bit. I sold like, I think 9 at 12,000, and then other people just undercut me. That's fine because there's no barter for it. The sorry, that's for attack 2. Still, you can get 12,000 a piece for that. And again, the squash, same thing. The squash is selling for 30,000. Guys, like these things are money right now. Do this run while you can. Let me go show you it let me go show you this run right now, and then I'm going to show you all the stuff we got from it. So this is where I like to kind of have as like my checkpoint for you guys, so you know where I'm at. I'm just in the center of the mall, to be honest. Mantis is right there. There's Brutal, there's Kiba, and in front of me is a place called Goshen. If you don't know what that is, it's like the grocery store at the back of the mall, and that's where we're going. And specifically, we're going to go to the back left of there if you're looking at Goshen. So here it is, and we're just going to go to the back left. I wish I had better endurance, but I don't. So this back area is where all the food is. So from this aisle, and then all the way over here, you can pick up so much food, right? So there's some juice, and then we've got, there's the humpback. You just got to look through all these shelves here, and you can see that it's just riddled with food. If I were you, I would stay away from these ice green unless you really need them. But as you can see, we got tall cans, we got peas are even good. We've got squash, we got herring. Like, it's just all over here. And you can get a full backpack from doing this one run. And to be honest, I don't know if it's because it's offline, but this is actually a low amount of food for being here right now. Like, there's still a good amount, but this is actually low for what I was getting tonight. I was getting like quite a bit. Like it's there for sure. Like, there is, like, as you can see, there is quite a bit, but I was getting a lot more. And then even these back shelves right here, always be checking also. Like, see, like it's just everywhere. You can easily get a full backpack and quickly get out. So the way I would get out if I were you is if you just have a rig, I would go this way. So right here, you can jump on this box. And then you can jump over to the other side. And then you're in the back pretty much of the mall. Now, how I was doing this, I was going out towards car extract, checking for that first. And to be honest, it was there every single time, which was nice. But I would go down here to the back. And if you want to check for car extract, you can by just going down here. You can just go down here, jump over, and go for car extract, or hole in the fence is just down there. So it's actually like you're right close to one of the 2 extracts you want to go to. Now let me show you all the food that we got in the end of these 3 to 3.5 runs. Look at all this food I got from 3 to 3.5 runs. Look at, I got so much squash, and we saw earlier squash was going for roughly 28 to 30,000. The Tashanka is at an easy 11,000. Condensed milk about 20. The sorries are going for about 13. The herrings an easy 28. Like, no wonder I made almost 1.3 million. And this was like, I was in and out, guys, doing this run. 8 minutes it took me about every single time I did it. 8 minutes with the beta 2 bag. Now, if you do it with, say, a bigger rig, you might not be able to get as much. So you want to just know that you want to pick up squash first, the herring, and the tarcola, and then you start prioritizing from there. But honestly, I know it's not always going to be like this, but right now, because everyone needs food, they want that thermal bag. This run is unreal. I promise you, you'll make really good money from it. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. You know, it's free for you guys, but it means the world to me. Also, I will be making a ton more helpful EFT videos for you, so please stick around. And until next time, I'll talk to everyone later.